Às 6 da
As you
manhã.
fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
Fala o seguinte, mano. Manda o código pra mim que eu pago.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Pode do quê? Da compra, uai. Não vai comprar a parada?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Até a cabana.
A
Cara, tá
warning
difícil fazer tudo no
before
final
you
desse
go
joguinho,
any
hein?
further. She will lie, she will cheat. It couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? We know what to look out for this time. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as
Nossa,
shattered
diferente.
glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Are we really doing this without a weapon? You know she has one, right? The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Scraping? She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final
Nossa, ela
step,
tá diferente,
the form of the
mano. Eu achei
princess
que ela ia
comes
ficar
into view,
igual da
her
primeira vez,
sharp
velho.
eyes following you from across the room.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. Exactly. She sounds threatening because her mask is already slipping. She knows.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right? Of course I won't.
Mano, se você conseguir comprar no site lá, o adiantado, né? Aí eu consigo te ajudar, mano. Sei, cartãozinho, não sei, não tem como pagar pela internet, mano.
I don't like the way you said within arm's reach. You hear the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose
Isso, ela me
meat?
saqueou.
Not ours, right? Hers, at first. Then yours. Your neck, specifically.
Hehe.
You collapse to the ground, your vision
Vagabunda,
swimming as you
velho. Ela
attempt
deu
to
uma
focus
risadinha
on her
ainda.
bloody blade and the limp sack of flesh that was once her arm.
You're going to die now.
And with a quick jerk of her elbow, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Tem que sair, né?
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn wood. What? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Who cares about cards? You're all acting like this is about winning and losing, while is this fun for you? Great, so obviously you've already been here. This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, That can't be right, that's too much responsibility! I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world. Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. And then, we throw it out the window. What? That blade is the only edge we have. We are not. Too late, because we already did it, didn't we? Fortunately for the rest of you, and for me, and for the sake of the world. That is horribly unfair. He shouldn't be allowed to just do things like that. You were the one who made us pick it up. See? You're not the only one who can figure out how to do things. What's done is done. I suggest you make the best of it. You're all so mad at each other. I'm just going to sit here quietly in the corner. You can be the ones to figure out what to do. So? Are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess. Oh. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. Yes, I can't say I was particularly invested in looking at it before, but now I really want to see what's in it. If it's so keen on hiding from us, whatever it has must be real good. Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you. As your body tumbles onto the basement landing, the form of the princess comes into view, wryly smiling at you from a distance.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. And you still don't have a weapon. That's funny! That's a joke! I'm going to—
Yes, that was extremely silly of whoever did that. That was you! I know, I'm just trying to add some levity to this. Well, since all of this was your idea, how about you figure out how to get— Oh, guys like us don't get to make any decisions. You should— I decided to pick up that blade, and you decided to throw it out the window. This is why we've already lost. Can't even stop bickering with ourselves. Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Alright, I'm out of ideas. What we doing?
Tentar flertar com ela. Tentar flertar com ela.
Now that is an interesting move. Interesting? It's disgusting. No, don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her. Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster? Of course we do! I'm into it, the one making the decisions is into it. Are you not? I don't think so. I could go either way, honestly.
She doesn't want us.
You're just saying that because you want her to be into you.
I know.
Mano, pra que tudo aqui é muito ruim, velho. Nada disso aqui vai funcionar, não. Vou dar uma olhada 73 pra ela.
Look. Yeah, the best flirts know how to flirt without saying anything. We just have to let her know, right? You flash the princess the look. And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Oh, be damned, this is actually going to work, isn't it?
Still going to kill you. But now we could both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
Or not.
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you and Skew. Ow! What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we? Nah. We'd know if we died. You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I think we're dead, and that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? I don't actually know how to answer that question. I think he means how many times have we died. Yes. Oh, I've lost count, to be honest. I haven't. It's no wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past one.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We'll win her heart eventually.
Come on, show me something new.
Vamos enfrentá-la, vamos apelar para a autoridade dela, mexer com o ego, apareceu essa opção de novo. Caso daqui não funciona, ela te mata de novo, e de novo, de novo, de novo. Sua memória fica confusa conforme sua consciência salta de uma vida para outra, guardando apenas sua graniça do
None of this
conflito.
is working. Think. He skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
Matou essa rapariga ainda, eu já fiz um final, já que é um final mediano, mano. Aí agora eu tô tentando fazer o final feliz, aí, mas tá difícil, mano, porque toda vez que eu acho que eu vou conseguir fazer o que eu já tinha feito, eu não consigo, eu sigo outro caminho. Muita coisa pra eu poder lembrar.
More noise isn't helping, it's just making it harder to focus.
Eu tô tentando ser bonzinho, mano, eu tô tentando...
Just keep dodging.
O final que ela morre eu já fiz, já.
She skewers you.
What's the point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we don't even have a weapon. Yeah, some clod threw it out the window. Again, no, I was just the clod who suggested it. And if I knew we'd be stuck here forever, I wouldn't have done that. Just panic, flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See, we lasted a little longer. Barely. She's going to kill this body either way.
so skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? Fine. One last time. Let's appeal to her better nature. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Na hora que você viu que tem pago, ele foi uns. Eu paguei, eu acho que uns 20 conto nele. Uns 24 conto, alguma coisa assim. Fica tudo escuro e eu morro. Caraca, mano. Nossa, esse daqui chegou ao capítulo 4, mano. Como eu consegui isso, eu não sei. Será que todas as paradas tem chance de passar do capítulo 3? Eu nunca consegui passar do 3. Nunca pegar pista, estamos acabando, podemos subir daqui.
Was tossing it the only thing we've done that was permanent? That's a sick joke, universe. If it's gone for good, then maybe we never actually needed it. That's what I've been telling you all. We can do this without it. We're tougher than steel. Yeah, mind over matter. Who needs violence when you have love? Who needs love when you've mastered yourself? Who needs anything when we don't matter? Well, boys, are we ready? There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? How about you stick to describing things? Yeah, leave it to the pros. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with us. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? Don't care, just want to see how this ends. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to? I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I...
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists,
Que
spitting
isso,
into
ela ficou
red
feiosa
bruises of
agora.
raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit! She's gorgeous. Absolutely
Isso, apaixonado realmente é um homem apaixonado.
Yes, behold, the perfect. Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked... How is she still alive? Hearts still... This is fake. This is all fake. I'd say we bow down to her right now if that had ever even slightly worked for us. This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing. We're screwed. What just happened?
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Eu não acho quando a princesa se aproxima, permitindo que ela se choque contra sua forma. E, no entanto, não parece haver nada com o qual ela possa se chocar. Ela ataca você repentinamente, mas nunca houve em você
This
para ela
worked
atacar.
before. I was able to make you dead before.
Ela golpeia novamente e desta vez atinge alguma coisa, ou é atingida por algo. Ela olha para baixo com terror e confusão, o próprio braço retorcendo e dobrando em torno
Did
de
you
si.
do that? It's funny if you did. You're nothing. You've done nothing to me, and I've done so much to you, and that's who we are. But it's like you're nothing now. You can't be nothing. If you're nothing, then what am I? Am I nothing too? No, I'm one who hurts you.
Barulho de metal estringe e diminui, e algo pequeno e delicado cai em sua mão. É o coração dela. Batidas suaves, calmas e na palma da mão. Que isso? Ela pegou de volta. Nenhuma outra palavra é dita. É hora de partir. Memória retorna. Você definhou. Encontrou o silêncio inabalável mais uma vez. Mas...
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look all of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same. As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit, even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Tudo que você fala parece um enigma, tais do que a gente já fez. Você pode ser uma... Ela tá tendo as mesmas perguntas, né? Mesmo sendo que eu nunca fiz.
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you. We will know when we near our destination.
Bora voltar.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Um coração penetrante batendo livremente.
You're on a path in the... You're here.
Bater a cabana.
You make your award. She will... We're not... The interior of the...
Entra.
Her voice
Hello?
is... Don't...
A gente finge que vai ajudar.
I...
Come downstairs.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes.
Hi, I hope
You... You're only...
Thank
You're... No, you... They're laughing.
I'm guessing-
Made out.
Okay.
You attempt to make your... Easier.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight... She rips her flesh for you.
A gente seifa ela.
Without hesitation, the... Okay. The princess wounded.
You.
Don't, as you go... So your nerves are seizing you.
Terminar o serviço e desistir. Aqui eu acho que se eu desistir vai levar uma parada diferente também. Terminar o serviço.
The two of you enter... But you don't have time to worry over such things.
A bruxa, esse daqui é o caminho que eu
You're
queria
on a
fazer, ó.
path in the woods. You're here.
Até a cabana.
She will... Don't... The interior... No blade. It'll all... The weak purpose.
But you are. I recognize.
She must have you... She's... Look, do you... You fine? Thank you. You descend the basement steps. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us then? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I'm just glad we could put, or is it or behind? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Sinto muito pelo que aconteceu da última vez. Vamos colocar isso daqui. O que acontece?
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Obviamente esse jogo você não consegue zerar. Ah, rapidinho você zera. Eu zerei em 4 horas. Se você quiser fazer os outros finais igual eu tô fazendo, aí vai levar um pouquinho mais de tempo.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Essa daqui eu nunca deixei ela no porão, foi essa opção que eu fiz, será? O problema é lembrar de todas as coisas, velho. Complicado. Eles falaram que tem algum manual aqui que eu posso ver e pedir a dica. Mas eu vou tentar fazer de cabeça.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and...
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop
Já
her.
quem ganhou o God. Falar nisso tem que jogar o Sekiro, velho. Tenho a impressão que você não está feliz comigo. Nós morremos da última vez, mas são águas passadas. Fala que isso daqui é águas passadas, né, velho?
You were the one who stabbed me in the back when I was still in chains. A dirty little thing like you doesn't get to decide when all is fair. Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's
Cara, não sei porque, mas essa daqui é minha preferida,
as
velho.
if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she... It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time. You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out. If you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
Pô, ela vai me apunhalar, não vai, vem?
That's right, you're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her. No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself. But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach. Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing. You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you? Why did you just say that? I think we know why. You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight. Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop. The princess lands against the far wall,
Sapo.
gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact. You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realise that Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several. You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back. We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that? It's what I would have done if you considered not being like that. Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done. Why would I ever trust you? Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you. By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back. And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea. And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with her. There's just one problem with that. And what's that? She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have gotten to the blade first. Ugh, you're right, aren't you? I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it? The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up. Ho ho ho! So she's got it as bad as us.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck here? Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. But look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Is that really what's going to happen? Hello? Are you still...
Ele não
I think he's
responde.
gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything.
but now I feel cold.
Cara, não tem final bom com essa personagem, mano. Não é possível.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it? This doesn't feel right. It feels. If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
As duas parecem pequenas, distantes, à medida que se aproxima. O silêncio toma conta ao avançar e eles foram novamente. O espelho sempre faz desaparecer, mas você precisa ver o que está nele, o que há nele. Aproximar-se dela.
There's a world beyond the
Acabou que é a mesma, né?
The next time I see you, I will be here.
Ah, mas deu outro final. Leve a bruxa para ela.
You're here.
Cara, agora como é que eu faço outro... Como é que eu faço outro final,
You
velho?
make your way up. A warning. She will. We're not going to ignore him. The blade. The door to the basement creaks open. She's don't.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist. She's so cold. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after. The blade tumbled
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
against your better judgment. Will be. I don't know what you're hoping.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. Don't jump to any weird conclusions.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so... dangerous?
Princess, she doesn't. She knows.
I don't think I can answer that question. At the end of the day, whatever whoever sent you to that doesn't sound right to me. And
She has a point.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a but you don't really...
She's right about one.
Like I said, so do you...
She's wrong.
Oh? Have you just...
You know what? Oh, you have to be kidding. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Deixa ela falar. Ah, a Sony fala que a gente já viu já. Eu tô tentando pular rápido pra... Aqui eu acho que a gente já não viu. Eu suponho que você não tenha
Maybe
chave.
it's somewhere upstairs.
Talvez aqui já vai ser coisa diferente porque eu tô seguindo outro caminho.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light.
Senão demora demais, hein?
I'll be here.
You attempt to make someone
É coisa que a gente já viu já.
you make your easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the you cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to... How is she so composed after losing an arm?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. Wait, watch me. Stop that.
I thought this was a little too...
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back. Stop it. The blade.
You're doing your best to help me. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hand.
Maybe I'll see.
And then her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from... This is the end. I'm afraid it is.
Caraca, é diferente quando você pega ela boazinha e quando você pega ela ligeira.
Hope it was worth it.
Boazinha fica te esfaqueando até não querer mais, fi. Essa daqui dá um corte liso, não sei, fi. Um corte limpo.
Is a cabin. You're here. A warning. She will Yes, yes. Did you just... No, I didn't. Just ignore this clown and...
As boazinhas sempre são as piores.
The interior of the
rapaz.
cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat. The only furniture of note is an iron... The blade is your... I'm afraid I'm going to insist. Are you sure? Yes. Turns it against you. Okay. I'm trusting. Normally, yeah, but not about this. Wonderful. You do exactly that. Don't worry about it. No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it.
Cara, é outro final diferente. Eu achei que ia fazer o final da...
The basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase.
do caminho sangrento lá.
Torches attempt to vaguely illuminate her voice.
Is that a visitor I hear?
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes
Nossa,
with
tá
the
com 3 correntes
princess.
agora.
She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Tá dormindo cedo, aí é coisa boa, hein? Eu já vou terminar mais essa história aqui. Tentar fazer o final feliz.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Ela não manda em mim, eu vou sentar mais perto.
Do you think this is a game? Do you think these chains take away my say in things?
As you move towards the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists. In an instant, they're around your neck. Both of you
Isso,
drop
mas não era
into
pra
the
bater
ground
nela,
as
não.
she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly. The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves
acho que ela me
with
atacou, né?
unmuscled intensity.
Drop the knife or you die.
What is she doing? We weren't trying to attack her. I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here. Would we have trusted her if the roles were reversed? I don't know. How about we think about the nuances of interpersonal relationships when we're not being strangled? How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting,
Lembro
she's
que,
not
não sei, hein?
armed,
Vamos
and
ver se eu
you
termino
have
isso
your
aqui.
pristine blade. End her before she ends you.
Então tá.
As your weapon falls pathetically to the floor, the princess releases you from her stranglehold, shoving you away with a swift kick. Your hands test the bruised flesh of your neck as you regain your senses, watching with a dazed expression as the princess snatches up the blade.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
You can stay right where you are for this next part.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word.
Que isso?
She cuts into her. No!
Caraca, eu não esperava por isso não, hein?
You close your eyes. That doesn't stop you from hearing every grisly detail. The splitting of skin,
Isso,
the wet mulching of
Shadow,
severed
é aquele lá de
veins, the
caçada?
grinding of metal against bone. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you.
Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? We don't know that she's dead yet. We're not even watching it happen.
And then, finally, you hear a snap. There is a
Você starta
slow
você mais dois amigos, sai caçando e matando o player.
fake that.
This is worse
O
than
problema é que esse jogo é igual o Naraka, mano. É um jogo bom, mas não tem player.
Yet our eyes are still closed.
Finally, there's the soft thud of something roughly head-sized bouncing against the floor, and the clattering of chains as they drop along with it. I think you can open your eyes now. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead.
Huh. So I guess that's it.
I hate this. Can we just... Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some...
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has...
Não, nunca vi esse vídeo não, mano. Deixaram por um vídeo, quero recompensa. Mas como assim levar ela? Levar ela pra onde?
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluid.
Did you see that? I could...
She didn't. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is... You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played.
Liberte uma prisioneira. Boa jogada.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. Over?
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder.
Vamos deixar assim ela.
She's gone. And is that a mirror?
Acho que esse jogo aí do Hunt aí dá certo, mano. Eu acho que ele devia ser gratuito, mano.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different.
Cada vez que ele entra na promoção ele fica barato, fica uns 20 conto.
I think you know what I am.
Ah, chegamos no... basicamente no final, né? Vou fazer umas perguntas que eu não fiz da outra vez. Mas eu não vou enrolar muito não, vou fazer uma ou duas perguntas só.
slats by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore. It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not. You were either going to have seen all this, or you weren't going to have seen all this. This is worse, but you still have an opportunity.
Eu não consigo só avançar pro final.
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Posso ver sim. Só que eu espero eu terminar o jogo.
By slaying the princess. Once she's gone, everyone will get to exist.
Vamos destruir. Vai demorar demais até eu... A dor estava certa, você tem ele sendo inabalável e um dos vasos emergentes. Finalmente é chegada a hora do seu despertar. Tudo isso é você. Acabando pela última vez. Leve a cabeça do prisioneiro para ela.
I can finally see you. And you can. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
A mim só falta.
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid?
Acho que está na hora de irmos embora daqui, mas não sei como sair nem para onde ir.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words.
Libertar-se. Você cai em si mesmo. O corpo de uma criatura ancestral desperta da hibernação e você tem sensações de membros que jamais pôde imaginar. Tudo aqui é certo, ela é você. Você sente suas asas abrangendo uma escala cósmica, mas retorcidas, amassadas e presas em uma tensão agonizante a um plano ígneo. Você sente o vidro do construto pressionando, confinando em lados e ângulos infinitos. Você resiste e faz força contra ele, mas ele não cede.
I love you.
Ah, ela me ama. Sempre soube. De repente a tensão inflexível se rompe. Olha aquilo lá que a gente tinha visto da outra vez lá. É isso aqui. Você está livre e está com ela.
Magnificent.
Não há palavras nem pensamentos para descrever a realidade absoluta. Algo simplesmente é. Entrar no infinito, o que vai acontecer agora entrar no infinito. Você e ela avançam em 1000 alvoradas e 1000 anoiteceres, cada um contendo outros 1000. Vocês existem e têm consciência como sempre tiveram e como sempre terão. Embora o conflito seja parte da sua natureza, vocês nunca estarão sozinhos e jamais conhecerão o medo. Você e ela finalmente estão em casa. Não há nenhum final. Que isso? E meu final feliz? Cara, eu não fiz o final feliz. Não é esse o final feliz, mano. Então, comenta aí, velho. Quem tiver no YouTube aí, mano. Se vocês quiserem ver o final feliz aí, eu corro atrás de tentar fazer. Olha o gatinho. Caso contrário, ninguém comentar, eu não vou correr atrás de fazer esse final aqui, não. Já fiz 2 final, tá bom, né? Botaram o menu principal. Essa conclusão final, mano. Cara, eu acho que esse jogo aqui, futuramente, possa ser que a Epic Game dê, ou então o Prime Game acabar dando também. O preço cheio dele, mano, que é uns 50, 60 conto, acho que não vale a pena não, mano, muito caro. Mas ali na casa dos 20 conto ali, o preço que eu paguei, é interessante, preço bom. Cara, é basicamente um filme, né? Você não tem, você escolhe umas coisas ou outra ali e tal. Eu não achei tão que ele dá tanto medo assim, ele dá mais, sei lá, mano, ele é mais horror, né? Você vê uns bagulho bizarros, uns bagulho que você normalmente não corre atrás de ver, né? Esquisito, mano. Porém, é interessante, mano. Eu gostei do. Cara, tem muito diálogo, mano. Isso daí a gente não vê tanto em jogo, né? A gente não vê tanto diálogo assim, tantas escolhas pra gente fazer. A história é bem grande, cara. Eu acho que falta muito pra eu fazer aqui ainda. Deixa eu ver aqui se tem como eu ver. Olha isso, cara. Essas são as personagens que eu liberei, né? Ó. Ou seja, falta mais essas daqui ainda, ó. Então comenta aí, velho. Se vocês quiserem ver algum desses final aqui, é só. Ó, tem como vir do início de fins. Comenta aí. Se vocês quiserem ver algum desses daqui. Minha nota final pra esse game aqui, cara, eu acho que um 8, mano. Esse jogo aqui merece um 8. Não, você não vai comentar aqui não. Tem que comentar lá no YouTube. Aqui não. Aqui não vale. Aqui não vale, rapaz.